Hi, everybody. I'm April. I'm one of the nutritionists here at Protea Medical Center in Tempe, Arizona. And today we're diving into a supplement that's often misunderstood, and that's a really actually a hot topic right now, and that is creatine. And yes, it is a popular thing as far as in the fitness world and with bodybuilders. But here at Protea, we focus on whole body health. And I want to dive into the benefits of actually that go beyond the gym with creatine and that and just kind of jump into that and some myths and how we can support you with creatine. All right. So to start, what is creatine? So creatine is actually one of the most extensively researched supplements to date. It's actually made in our bodies as a naturally occurring compound that's mostly stored in the muscle. It plays a crucial role in producing quick energy in your cells, and especially during like short bursts of movement and in mental tasks. So think of creatine as a backup battery for your body. So when energy's low, mentally or physically, creatine will step in and recharge your system. So whether you're lifting weights, chasing the kids around, or going into the kitchen and trying to remember what you walked in the kitchen for, creatine is involved. Yet it is not a stimulant. So, and we'll go into more of those things as well as far as things that it is not, but also the benefits. You make it in your body in the muscle, but you can also get it from foods like red meat and fish. But supplementation is actually where the real therapeutic benefits come from. So why we would recommend creatine for a patient. So at Protea, we support hormonal balance, metabolic health, and longevity. And so let's dive into some of the main benefits that creatine can offer and how it can support your whole body health. So to start, it's been shown to increase overall strength, lean muscle mass, and muscle preservation, which is especially crucial during perimenopause and menopause. But the most important part of that is to have exercise or actually weight resistance along with taking the creatine or having creatine in your supplements. And it actually does not bulk you up. That's one of the myths is that it would bulk you up. And it actually supports toned and lean muscle and healthy lean muscle health. Okay, so as far as like I did mention, so it is important to and it's crucial to have the best outcomes when you take creatine is to have weight resistance. So either that's resistance training, body weight exercises, or even adding in a weighted vest into your routine. Another great benefit is that it actually improves hydration. There's a myth out there that it actually causes weight gain or water retention in a bad way, but it actually aids in intracellular hydration, meaning it's actually putting water and moving it into your muscle cells, which actually supports your performance and recovery, and especially in women. The next really cool thing is that it actually helps with cognitive health, and it's been shown in emerging research that it can help support mood and, like I said, cognitive health. And actually can be protective for the brain. It can improve overall brain function, aid in improving memory, focus, and mental clarity. And there's actually some research that is showing that it could help with depression or actually reduce depressive symptoms and enhance your mood. Another great benefit that offers is actually has been shown in blood work or in labs is that it helps with inflammation, like an anti-inflammatory support. So it's actually been shown, like I said, in emerging research that it's actually supporting lowering that inflammation in your body. And then another two great ones that I really like that I've learned more about recently is that it helps with your body's resilience when you're under stress, whether that's mentally or physically. And it also helps the body adapt to illness, intense training like recovery from a workout, or even hormonal changes. And then one that I've actually been utilizing it more recently and kind of bumping up my dose is for sleep deprivation or not getting good nights of sleep, supporting the jet lag. So it can boost mental energy when you're running low. Like I said, it's like that battery, either mentally or physically, it can help to recharge that. And so the next thing I'd like to talk about is how to use it safely. So, and just kind of the form that you want to take it in, and and how we want to take it in a safe way, and always checking with your provider as far as that if it's something that's appropriate for you. So, creatine monohydrate is the gold standard, and there's no need for other fancy versions. That's just the one that's widely studied and that has been very effective. So we typically will recommend 5 grams a day, and that's not even dependent on workouts or not. So that's just a daily thing. And it actually doesn't have to be with food or without food. And the ones we recommend are with either they're powder, but there's no flavor and there's no sweeteners or anything like that. So you can add it to your water or to, like, say, yogurt and mix as well, or to your smoothie. And it's just like I said, it's tasteless, the ones that we recommend here, and it dissolves really easily. And so like I said, the 5 grams is typically what we would recommend as far as like a starting dose as a daily dose. And there's some things or schools of thought out there that there used to have to be like a loading dose just when you first start. But there's actually studies shown that there's a cumulative effect of taking the creatine that you don't need to do a loading dose. We recommend a couple of brands that don't have any added sugar or artificial sweeteners. And so just ask our team about the products that we would recommend for that creatine. As far as a question of why would I need it? Why would somebody want to choose taking creatine and adding that to their routine? So in talking to patients throughout the day for nutrition appointments, we people will work hard, they'll do their workouts, they're either trying to lose weight or maintaining weight, and their muscle mass is either being sacrificed or it's not bulking up, or they're having a hard time in their recovery. It's a really helpful thing that can help in even from just like reps. So like you're doing your weight resistance and you're doing your reps, and even in between reps, it helps to enhance and increase recovery between even that or even between workouts. And I've even seen with patients that have added the creatine into their routine, it's like had mentioned earlier, is that it helps in putting that water into the muscle. So it helps, again, not to bulk up, but it helps to actually improve muscle mass, which in turn would either help burn fat or help to maintain their weight and actually just lean them down. Hope this helps. Hope this has been informative as far as diving in a little bit more about what creatine is and how it can be helpful for your overall health. But like I said, it's no longer just a gym supplement. It's actually a holistic performance enhancer, in my thought. So whether you're a busy professional, you're navigating hormonal changes, you're supporting your brain through a sleep deprived season, creatine is a powerful, evidence based tool to keep in your wellness toolkit. So if you're ready to take your energy, strength, and clarity to the next level, reach out to Protea and either schedule something with a provider here, one of the doctors, or one of the team here on the nutrition team. So we hope to be seeing you soon at the clinic. And here's to holistic health and well-being.